As the Nigeria International Energy Summit wraps up in Abuja and International Energy Week concludes in London, global energy leaders are analysing the future of oil and gas in Africa's largest producer. The discussions come at a crucial time for Nigeria as it seeks to position itself as a key player in the evolving global energy landscape while balancing energy security, investment and sustainability. In an exclusive interview with Owando Group Chief Executive Officer Wale Tinubu, he shared with me how indigenous oil firms are adapting to global energy demands.
I would advise our competitors and our friends, well, we're all collaborators now because we're all indigenous companies delivering into a market that, thank God for the fact that our production is in requirement by the rest of the world. So there's no competition amongst us. There's only a collaboration. And I expect to see a lot of the indigenous companies collaborate on shared resources, shared technology, shared personnel, and also shared platforms. Not just terminals and pipelines, but tanks, all sorts of things which we can do together to reduce costs, to enable us deal with the overall challenge of being efficient and financially buoyant as well as profitable. We're going to need all the help we can because we do need to raise a lot of money locally and internationally, and we do need to provide returns that are well above average to ensure that we are deemed to be a veritable investment, a choice investment for people to make. Well, truth of the matter is that I see this as a golden age for the indigenous practitioner. I feel that we've had 30 years of training for this Olympics, and I say 30 years because I've been involved in the oil sector at a where we took baby steps. In other words, where the first sets of Nigerians, which I was among, lifted the first crude oil cargo and sold it abroad, lifted the first products cargo from a local refinery. It was always done by the foreigners. The foreigners built the refineries, the foreigners drilled the wells, the international oil companies did everything. And then the National Oil Company came and it was a joint venture partner. And then one by one, the indigenous oil companies birthed. We at Owando have always been pioneers in all the aspects of the industry. So we were pioneers when it came to the shipping of oil across the continent. We were pioneers when it came to the marketing of refined petroleum products. We were the first Nigerian company to own a major marketing company. Major marketing companies were owned by the Seven Sisters. So it was Shell, it was Chevron, it was Total. Owando was the first indigenous brand to own a major marketing company. And we ended up taking over Esso's downstream, which was Unipetrol, and ENI's, which was Ajib Marketing. And we did the same thing with our gas. We did the same thing in the midstream, and then now in the upstream. So I see ourselves as a well-trained, well-researched, practiced company to enjoy the benefits of having a level playing field to truly operate. And it's important for us as individuals, it's important to us as flag bearers, and that's how I see ourselves. I see ourselves as flag bearers for a nation, flag bearers for a generation, and flag bearers for a discipline which hitherto has always been foreign. So it's like our independence in the oil industry.